I'm Janine Zabi across.
I'm Janelle Zabi. And where's Zabi Street?
This is what you need on the inside. I'm ready.
Are you, Jewel? You have hidden talents that you're not talking about.
I just get you at the bar. Ain't no bar, Mr. Drummer.
Yeah. I can honestly say that they've done such a good job with hospitality and welcoming all people in.
Well, Samantha Moon.
So my name is Claudette. Alona People.
I am Selena.
And then that's how it started. When I came home,
My name is Pumpa. Stage name, of course.
Well, I was born in Spanish Town, Jamaica.
I am Evelina Blanc.
I am a mother first. I think I'm a really wonderful friend. I'm a really great business.
I gotta be ready because you're like, oh, she picked that. No, I didn't.
Yep. I am Kendra Stephen.
I am Rena Charles, aka Mystery.
Forward in victory.
Good evening. Welcome to another episode of Dissect Season 6. What's going on, Jay? What's good?
Hey, I am loving it. You know what? I had to change kind of setup just now tonight in my studio because there is a whole Christmas parade happening outside my window and there's two lights. So it happens when you live in a downtown area.
Yep. Yes, but that's what's up. Yeah, it's that time of year already, right? Exactly. Can you believe it's one more month until, this calendar changes? That's crazy. Yeah.
It's crazy. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I'm looking forward to the new year, though. New year, new changes. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, hopefully, yeah. Anyway, we got two exciting guests tonight. So we're going to get right into it. We're not going to waste time. It's already, 4 minutes past the hour. And so I guess let's get into it. It's Dissect 6 in the 6th. Let's dissect the thing.
All right. So tonight, as you said, we have like an action-packed show. We have two guests back-to-back, two international artists back-to-back. The first artist that we're going to bring up, he is a singer, songwriter, award winner. He's a father. He's, I want to call him a philanthropist. Let's just bring him to the stage. It is Caleb Hart. Caleb Hart.
Oh, hold up.
There we go.
Hey, where is he? Where is he? He was supposed to be there.
I'm here.
There he is.
There you are. What's going on?
Good evening. Or whatever time it is, wherever people are in the world, you know what I mean?
Right. Good to have you on the show with us, man. Welcome to Dissect.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
We see you keeping busy though. You have a little thing going on there this evening. Yeah. So definitely, tell us more about you. Tell us, I guess your background, type of, no, not the type of music, because we already know. We'll get into that. But tell us, your background, like where you're from or where your parents is from, and stuff like that.
Well, my background right now is a fake plant.
I love it.
My background is my foreground, is my midground, is everything. I'm from a little place called Trinidad and Tobago.
Right.
But I like to say Tobago because that's the island I grew up on. And even though, in the grand scheme, we are Trinbagonians, there is a distinct difference between a Tobagonian and a Trinidadian in many ways. So I like to represent my little island as much as possible. So I'm gonna do that tonight and let people know Tobago are from.
All right. So you're gonna break down the difference between
big up Tobago.
the Trinis and the Tobagonians, right?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of differences. In the same way, if you go Trinidad, I'm sure you could find a difference from the west to the east to the south. You understand me?
Right.
But I'd like to distinguish it so that people know that as a Tobagonian, I might not fit the cliches that you have heard or even experienced in Trinis necessarily. It don't mean you wouldn't find elements of that in me and my character or my music or whatever. But Trini is a lot more fast paced, a lot more carnival party oriented, you know what I mean? There's a lot of passion and things like that. Tobago, we are more rootsy people. We're more calm, cool, collected. We're still, bacchanalists in many ways, but we are small island, right? And small islands kind of share, a truth throughout the Caribbean where we are a little more, closer to the earth, closer to the beaches, closer to the nature. You understand me? So that comes true in my character and my music by extension.
Okay. I like the way you explained that. Sorry, Jay.
I never do it before, so this is just truth coming out,
And dissect people come and dissect the thing,
Dissect
so you're doing well. You're doing well.
Yeah, for it.
Just don't let them Trinis come for you.
Let us try.
So what is the musical is there a musical background, or is this something that you just had a passion for from young, or is it something you went to school for? Where does it all come from?
Well, as Caribbean people, I don't know if it's something you could ignore first and foremost. You know what I mean? It's not like in Canada where, your dad bought you a guitar or you took piano lessons. Or in the Caribbean, we are infused in culture, which is very much music is a big part of. So in that, I remember being at coaching school, football, soccer as Canadians call it, but a little football thing, and I was like 5, I think, 1996. Yeah. And I remember hearing Hills and Valleys by Bojo Banton coming over the mountain and kind of down the valley, ironically, over the hill and down the valley to where we were playing football. And, the pa-pa-da-da, and everything about it, I was just like, something happened inside of me. And I went home from football, coaching school, and I went and tell my parents, I want to sing for the rest of my life. I want to do music. Wow. This is what I want to do. And then, of course, naturally, we surrounded by it. So we have, reggae, R&B, soca, calypso, steel pan, tambran, we have so many different things. And so therefore that then formed what is the truth of who I am as a human and as a musician. Because you could say, I might drop a reggae song, but I'm not necessarily just a reggae artist. I might drop a soca song, but I'm not a soca artist, etc. The truth is that I am merely, I think, I'm trying to be a reflection of what the Caribbean truth is. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I like that. I like that analysis.
Yeah.
Dissect the thing.
Interesting. You mentioned that Buju album, right? Because I was in Dominica when that album came out, and the impact it had on the island, it's like what you saying there, the impact it had on you is like pretty much, I'm thinking it probably had the same impact it had in Tobago as Dominican islands, right? I think reggae music especially hits us different in the Caribbean than it does up here in North America. I don't know. I just feel so. I feel like when it come out in the Caribbean, you more. I don't know if it's because the culture, the roots or the nature around you make you in tune more. Up here is more, I don't know, building and hot air.
I believe you're onto something. That's what I was gonna say. If I'm being honest, is reggae is earth music.
Yeah.
So, and then it has an ocean flow to it, and it has a cool breeze, and it has the sweetness of a mango, etc. And you could we could dissect it for hours straight, using Caribbean or tropical analogies, right? I have toured around the world, and the places that I have been infused most effectively in reggae. Now, I'm not talking sales and size. Very important distinction. We're not talking about the capitalist aspect of music. Okay, we're talking about, as, and I believe you're saying the same thing, right? Is the feel and the truth.
Yes.
Go Hawaii. And I'm telling you, all they playing is Jawaiian, which is Hawaiian reggae music.
Hawaiian, okay. Never heard of that before.
The whole time. When I tell you the whole time, you can't stay in a cafe or go and get some kava or poke or nothing without hearing. Every Jeep that drive past you, everything. If you ask somebody their favorite song, you know what I mean? And to the point where you never even heard of it. But if you go to the Hawaiian Islands, it has some big artists when they go California and Australia and New Zealand and things. They're selling out stadiums.
Wow.
Yeah. So the tropical aspect, and then I go down to Fiji, New Zealand, Australia, like places that even if they're historically a little more not as rootsy, still there's an element of the beach and nature and stuff that reggae just is. So it resonates with almost on a frequency kind of level a little more. You know what I mean?
Right. Interesting.
I was listening to, I kind of like, when people come on, I like to do a little bit more research about the person and a little bit more about them. And I was just kind of looking through, I was creeping you on your on your TikTok, on the TikTok videos, and you were speaking about not being so much on the media, but yes, you would like to be more, you would like to go viral, and the virality of being an artist is important, but at the same time, you're not seeking the same kind of, you're seeking it in a different way. You've been to over 1,200 places. People know you, but it's not the way that they know others. Can you explain a little bit what you were trying to explain?
Yeah, so we live in a climate that no matter where it is, right now, Earth is a very interesting place in a sense of access to information. So I do believe that all of a sudden, we as humans have changed. That is we're more segregated. No, we're not. And I'm telling you statistically, no, we're not. There's never been more unity than right now. However, at the same time, when you open your Instagram or your TikTok or whatever, you're seeing bombs dropping on countries. You're seeing the humanitarian crisis in the Congo that is because of us just wanting a new phone. The easy way to put it, right? Or you're seeing what's happening in Sudan and wars and rumors of war. That was a Haile Selassie speech. Almost 100 years ago now. You know what I mean? That was a Bob Marley song 50 years ago. If you read poetry, if you go back in history and read poetry from the 1500s, 1600s, 1700s, 1800s, 1200s, 600, whatever, humans have always been a dichotomy. We are the most beautiful, caring, loving, kind, communal people, and then we'll bust up your face if we had a bust up your face. Okay? So, what am I saying? Why am I saying all of that? To translate that then to the music industry and to music itself. What I have done, and I've been so blessed to do, is I have been able to do over 24 countries, 1,200 plus shows. And what I've done, even if the number was big, if it's 10,000 people in the crowd or 100, what I've been able to do is break bread and eat fish with those people in comparison to virality and big labels and stuff like that, hit songs and stuff. That is separated from humanity, right? I have been able to do the very human version of the music industry.
Right.
So what I would have been saying when you were referencing what you saw is, now that I've done all of this humanness, I could do it some virality because food still had to eat, my daughter still had to go school and get her stuff, money still had to make, and that doesn't exist the same way it once did because we're not sharing the same way that we once did. We're not being as communal, in the larger sense as much. So yeah, I could really do with a little, whether it be a silent investor or a thing, because I have the resume. My resume is crazy, you know what I mean? But how do you then translate, yo, I promise I'm really good, or whoever, into convincing somebody to, let's say, invest in your album or something, right?
Yeah.
It's an interesting thing to try to balance. So that's what I would have been talking about in that context, because I don't want to say I'm fed up of doing the communal thing, because I'll do that till the day that I'm dead.
Yes.
I have to personally then think about what about me, because I haven't been thinking about me. I've been thinking about the bigger picture and the community and the unity and all these things, which is very integral as a foundation. But you see, I don't do the foundation, the first floor and the second floor. I would really like to be able to decorate and buy a couch.
Right. Literally.
Right.
Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for explaining that. Yeah.
So now what does that mean for you musically though? Are you saying you're gonna, not, I wouldn't say change your lyrics, but you're gonna dumb it down, or it still remain the same, just a different approach?
Because the truth of the matter is that, that's what I always say. When I get on a stage, I sing for an audience of one. Right? That's God. Now, I'm not going to talk about it from a religious perspective. I am saying that I sing for God.
Right.
Meaning the one that I believe gave me the gift and gave me the guidance. And gives present continuous, past, present continuous, right?
Right.
So I don't actually care for the, like, me, I'm a paparazzi to be stopping me when I'm going to the grocery store, bro. You catch? That's not what I want.
Right.
There's a level though that I need, and I mean need, to just make this sustainable.
Yes.
So now that I'm shifting the perspective, so really all I'm changing is my perspective shift to be okay with marketing myself more, or saying yes to opportunities that maybe historically I've been like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
You understand me? Little things like that.
Right.
And it's already happening. Emancipation, my last album, is now, it's only a year old, November 1st, 2024, and it's a multi-award winning album already.
Right.
So I'm on the journey already, and it's already doing the thing. You understand that? Right. So that's really all it is. It's not this massive shift that anybody's going to really pray and go, whoa, Caleb changed. Nah, man. Nah, can't change that.
Okay. All right. Just passing up. Well, they always say
a couple things before we.
Go ahead, Jay.
Sorry, I'm lagging. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, you know what? We do have a video clip that we'd like to show of your music, so people can actually hear what your sound sounds like. So, let's take an opportunity to show that. I know, Navi, you have a question, but I want to get into that, and so we can come back and talk a little bit more, if that's okay.
All right. So good.
Yeah. Badang, kill about 10 shape down again, yeah. So we're gonna forward to the roots, bring the youths them the truth. Step confidently, without hesitation for you. We stomping on Babylon, chanting on Babylon. We not really deal up in the system. We just keep on treading on. Stand on Babylon. We chanting on Babylon. So we not really deal up with the system. Keep on treading on. Watch as me step out in the me khaki suit and me strap on me get it and boot. just to chant out the truth. Just to chant out the truth. Yeah. But as me step up in my car key, grab my car key, take a little drive with my lady and my baby too. Step in at the studio and tell J Brown turn the mic on. Kill about when I get into my zone, you know I'm never wrong. Sing another song, make you dance to a different type of rhythm. Lot of them I deal with the, a lot of them I deal with the VS, but I come to bring the kind of music that will eradicate and alleviate the stress. Yes, we're stressed but constantly blessed. So then we take a deep breath and rest. Vocally, it's like I'm doing yoga. Stretch. Take a little stretch.
Yes. So I've been able to see a lot of videos, but this one here, this one here, can you explain what, I mean, this is a like kind of like cliche question. What was the inspiration behind this song?
That song's a freestyle.
Really?
I got in the studio. The producer I was working with for Emancipation said, yo, bro, so I made a different type of rhythm. A real reggae rhythm is my first ever time. He's Jamaican Canadian. Grew up in Canada, Jamaican dad, you know. Never been to Jamaica. So he never really make no reggae music and thing. And most of the album isn't really cliche reggae from a, you know, one drop and tempo and blah, blah, blah. So he's like, I want you to hear it, kind of, you know, think the situation and see how you feel. I said, bro, what stupid is you telling me? Turn on the microphone and hand me the headphones and press record. I haven't heard a lick of the music, right? Literally. So, and then, of course, I mentioned that in the freestyle. I said, step in at the studio and tell J Brown turn the mic on. Kill about when I get into my zone, you know, I'm never wrong, sing another song, right? The entire thing is a freestyle that I did in that moment. 4.5 minutes later, it was done. No backing vocals, no rewriting, no takes, retakes, nothing. Some vocal editing to make it a little more reggae with the reverb and little thing. Done.
So, okay. Was that video being shown in real time? Like,
no, so then that's the music video. No. So then that's the music video for it. But I'm glad you asked that, because then we wanted, how do you then do a music video for a song that there wasn't a plan for? Because I personally does write music and the video in my head at the same time.
Right.
You understand me? So I'm almost a pure producer and a songwriter simultaneously most times, right? So at least I had the idea, and then I'll go to my team and creative and bop, and we'll kind of. But this one, there was no simultaneous sampling because I was freestyling. So then I said, how do we capture the truth of Jaden's talent and my talent and the magic that just happened in that? Well, let's go back in the studio and just film it. So a very boring, quote unquote, music video from a perspective of it's not different sceneries and, you know, but neither is music and neither is reggae. Same thing we were talking about. So making it in touch with the roots of the song itself to then showcase in the video.
Right. Why I asked that, because even in, like, now that you explain it and I see the video and I see there was kind of laughter happening.
Yeah.
It was like, you know, whoa, he's coming up with this in real time. Yeah.
And it was that. So we wanted to kind of say, yo, we're the rhythm man, you know, it's rhythm man. That's it, you know.
Right. So is that something you do on a regular, or is, you know, or you that was just let's just do a thing?
This was special. I am known for my freestyling for sure. And that is something. So, you know, we were talking about the fact that I've done over 1,200 shows around the world. One fun fact about me that isn't on my press kit or my website is every single show I've ever played in my life, I've freestyled.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's something that, you know, it's quite so there's no There's no, even if I have, let's say I have 2 songs or 20 songs in there, you're gonna get a freestyle, from Caleb Hart. Yeah.
Yeah. I think every artist should be able to freestyle.
It's a craft that I think that is underutilized because, but you know, the truth of the matter is you're saying artists, but there's differences. There's singers, there's rappers, there's artists.
Yes.
Right.
And then, that's why I said, well, yeah, go ahead.
Because sometimes bro, because you know how much songwriting credits I have, you will never know about.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I write, right?
Right.
Then there's performers and singers.
Yes.
Right? That never write a word.
Yeah.
They could have 100 songs, they never write a word.
Yes.
So I happen to be, that's why I don't know where the thing is, but you know, it says my name and then I said singer, songwriter, everything man.
Right.
Because that's one of the reasons is because, but when you come up the way I didn't have nobody handing anything to me. So I had to learn how to freestyle because you're gonna be, yo, Caleb, bust something now. And if somebody's beatboxing or, so I was 8 years old, I started reading the dictionary because I wanted to get better and I wanted to become excellent. So I do agree with you though. More artists, if not all artists, should practice that truth more. But then they expect to be as good as me when I'm 25 years deep, or as good as Bungie Garlin when he's 35 years deep. You still have to be realistic. You understand? Work on your craft and hone it. You know?
Yeah, for sure. Nice.
Okay.
So, any any new stuff we could look for in the future, like anytime soon, like anywhere you're gonna pop up?
Always. To be honest, it's always so I have a new band called Sonic Alley. We just released our second single called Step Up. Step Up was the first single, and the new one is called Rock the Night. We're working on an album right now, and then I'm also working on my next album, which will be my 8th album or 9th, depending on if Sonic Alley's album comes out first. We don't know yet, but that's called Forward to the Roots. And it's actually very reminiscent, or as you know, on this conversation and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot coming out right now. No singles and nothing dropping. There's gonna be a couple collaborations and like features, but for now we're working on albums. We're trying to, because again, even though the industry and I had to do what I had to do, I still not gonna change for them. So I've been dropping singles. Okay, y'all got enough singles. Time for me to create an entire body of work again. Because that's where you truly get the essence of my creativity. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. You see your banner now? What does your banner say now?
Yeah, singer, songwriter, everything, man.
Everything.
Yes. Caleb. You know what? I just want to tell a funny story before we get into our last little piece. So I had to remind Caleb that I met him, the everything man. I met him 11 years ago. I was on my way to Trinidad and Caleb happened to be in the airport as well. Caleb had the same hair that was in the video. So he was a lot younger then. Different, I'm sure, different mentality, and a lot of things were different about him then. And he was telling me, yeah, I'm a singer. Yeah. And I was like, okay, all right. And then I put him out there. I really put him out there because I wanted to know more about him. Because he has this interesting personality. And I didn't find out anything about him until a few years ago when I started to actually see his music going viral. Right. You said you're not there, but you're there, right? And there's a bit of a lag, but yes. So, you know what? People are seeing you, and I was able to see you. Back then, they didn't have TikTok, they didn't have Instagram, and you were able to do that. And what people were doing back then, word of mouth, promoting themselves. Right. And you did it. I put you out there, and we're going to help you put you into different realms as well. So anyway, just wanted to put that out there.
Cool.
Nice.
So cool.
Yeah.
So you also doing something.
It is cool. It was like, wow. Yes.
You're also doing something very important right where you are right now. I don't know if you wanted to touch on that.
Yeah, I would love to. Yeah, so right now I'm in Edmonton, Alberta for Rise for Jamaica. A fundraiser benefit concert for victims of Hurricane Melissa. So yeah, I mean, as a Caribbean person, that has represented the Caribbean around the world, and of course done reggae and stuff, which of course is from I call Jamaica our big sister, you know what I mean? And the Caribbean is like a big family. You'll get fighting and you'll get all the, things. But the truth of the matter is that when it comes time, we feed one another, we take care of one another. And you can't come from outside and say nothing about my big sister. You know what I mean? So we could fight internally, but don't try to join the fight. No. You're not welcome here.
That is true. That is true.
So when it comes to this, I really felt that it was, as a, mainstay in the Canadian reggae industry, Canadian Caribbean music industry, and then in Western Canada specifically, which is way less, presence in comparison to, say, Toronto or Montreal. I said I would love to be a part of something, but I can't keep doing everything by myself. So when I saw the fam from Mela Freak, which is in Edmonton, and then Sky Star, Uzila, who is from Dominica, Sky Star is Jamaican, Timothy Noel, who is from Grenada. I saw all these names pop up on a poster from my friends, and I said, what? So me reach out to them and say, yo, what's the word? And they were like, yo, this is what we're doing, ting. Don't tell me you're available. Like, I think some of the time they see me as, because I've been doing it a long time, and I'm a little, more advanced or successful or whatever.
Like
they see me as, they see me as a little more unaccessible, I guess. So I said, yo, throw it that stupid thought, bro. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then Sonic Ali, my band, we had a meeting, and Sonic Ali actually is who paid for my trip. So that was really cool of the bandmates to do. So we have Jamaican bandmates, a Venezuelan bandmate, and a Canadian bandmate. So we're a fusion, connectivity band too. Right. So, but they didn't have to do that necessarily, you know what I mean? So yeah, here we are in Edmonton. It's gonna be amazing. And then since then, Kirk Diamond, who's our good brethren of mine as well, and as well as Jimmy Morgan, from Morgan Heritage and the family is joining the bill as well. So it's just gonna be it's tomorrow night, not tonight. The show itself is Sunday night in Edmonton. So if you know anybody, if you know anybody, tell your people even in Calgary or the surrounding areas, yo, make the trip, come up for it. It's gonna be 2-3 hours of beautiful Caribbean music and unity. And all of the proceeds are going to Jamaica. To help them out, you know what I mean? So
yeah. Good work.
Vital.
That let's not go there. I don't want to go into that storm because that gotta be a whole different conversation.
make it more emotional and
and too deep. But that's a good thing that you guys are doing there, you know what I mean? So, and it's like you said, no matter how we as Caribbean people, we bash each other. Might say your island small, your island this, your whatever. When it comes to any type of natural disaster, we always quick to put our foot forward, you know what I mean? So
it's just sibling rivalry. Anybody who grew up with siblings or with the family, their cousin and thing, they know how it is. I have 5 siblings, so for me it's just normal to see, you know what I mean? But those you can't say nothing about my brother. I could say something about my brother.
All right. Yeah.
So we together in it though. We together in it.
That's how it go. What were you saying? Sorry, Jay, you were lagging there
down. I know I'm lagging still. There's something going on my side. I don't know. I think it's the time zone thing. We're in different time zones, and it's lagging.
Time zone. No, you want to blame the time
and I think
zone.
you know what? I'm gonna blame Caleb because he went from one time zone to another time zone, and yeah,
it is what it is.
We're blaming the guests now. Oh boy,
yes,
no problem. You can put the blame on me.
There we go.
Caleb got tough skin. He said he don't take nothing to heart, nothing personal.
Okay, so then you know what? We should just get into that game then with him and just like see how thick his skin really is.
So the only thing is, Joel, how you gonna do the game if you're lagging?
Right?
All right. Okay. Navi, it's up to you then. You and Caleb bounce back.
Me and Caleb bouncing off on the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try to chime in and see. I'll probably, if you say all right.
But your questions are more anyway. All right.
I just think there's no problem if Jewel do it, You just have to give the space in between to make sure the time zones are
right. I in line.
That it reach across.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll kick off the game. The game is called Quick Hitters. We basically ask something, anything, and you just kind of have a quick reaction, quick answer. If you don't want to answer it, then you just say next, and then we move on to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Jay, I guess you want to set it off.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow.
Oh wow. Okay, fine.
Okay. So I'll go since you want me to go. All right. So Caleb, have you ever been given advice that? No, I'm not gonna go with that one. What is your biggest regret?
Oh, damn. First question.
Yeah, why not? Biggest regret. He's thinking now.
I don't have any.
You don't have any? I love it.
No regrets.
No regrets.
What's the worst piece of advice you have ever gotten?
Don't ask the crowd how they're doing.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay.
And this was from my entertainment coach.
Okay.
Okay. He know what he was doing?
Yeah. Well, he didn't ask.
All right. Jay, you got the next one? You see.
Yeah. Well, see, I'm lagging, and I'm I'm thinking at the same time.
Okay. You're doing good, Jay. Now you can't blame the time zone on your brain, though. Don't let your brain. Your brain lag is not my fault. Just the stream lag.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. Loyalty or respect?
I don't see those as two different things. Those are almost synonyms. I'm not gonna say synonyms because I can, break down the truth of those two words and define them and find the differences. However, you cannot be loyal to me and disrespectful, and you can't be respectful and disloyal.
I gotta think about
I hear you.
That's just my direct, immediate. You said quick thinking.
Yeah.
I feel really strongly about it. I don't think if you give me 5 minutes or 5 days that I would change. You know what I mean?
Right.
No. Your answer is your answer, and stand correct. But I'm definitely gonna think. I'm gonna replay that in my mind. Okay. The biggest risk you ever took?
Music. 15 years later, and I'm still wondering if
it was the best. It was a good decision.
But no. I know it's a good decision, but the actual bang for buck, so to speak, both mentally, spiritually, emotionally, every aspect of life, it is a giant investment into the earth, into humanity. Because from all the things I've said for the day, for the interview already, is so kind of like was it worth it? Is this what you should have done with your life? Now, I could say to you, yes, I believe so, but you asked me a question to say, the wonder, if you catch what I'm saying. So I'm gonna say music.
Yeah. I have one, and then Navi's gonna do the banger at the end. Okay. So this question is something that is very controversial, but I want to hear your response.
Okay.
Curry chicken or chicken curry?
Oh boy.
That's not controversial at all. Fried chicken or chicken fry?
Oh, are we going down a rabbit hole?
Barbecue chicken or chicken barbecue?
And we're gonna come out in a foxhole.
Right.
And we're gonna go down. Was it groundhog? Groundhog? We're gonna end up
Rabbit
in a groundhog hole. It's all kind
Anything.
of hole.
I actually have a genuinely very good answer to this, and it's educated. So
yes, let's hear it.
Guyanese culture, which is the most guilty of chicken curry, in the Caribbean, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guyanese culture is distinctly more influenced by India than the rest of the Caribbean. Okay, in the Indian languages, Hindi, Urdu, and many others, but the major used ones, which would have come all the way to Guyana and other places, inclusive of Trinidad and Tobago. But the age in which they came, and then the direct translation to English, is directly chicken curry, because the verb and noun agreement is different to the English language.
Yep.
So as Caribbean people, even though of course we joke and we argue and things, we should never have a fight about it, because we would just be fighting over colonial language, which is directly a problem in the Caribbean already in many other ways. So to actually get a fight down from curry chicken or chicken curry, it's a joke and it's funny, much like I said, sibling rivalry. As soon as you think you know better, that's where the colonial aspect that still is stuck with us, the slavery mentality stays with us. Because English is from England, who kept us under siege. You understand me? So I'm not going to fight you to say I write in English, even though I have a distinction in English and I'm very good at it. And I know many words and definitions because I'm a singer, songwriter, and everything, man, and a freestyler, right? So, sure, at the same time, at the end of the day, I don't care as long as you clean the chicken and it tastes good.
Right.
Oh boy, I end up in all kind of hole.
You're welcome. Dissect the thing.
All right, so the last question is, if you could tell us something, and this could be a joke that you remember, something you saw, something somebody told you, something that make you laugh the hardest or made you laugh the hardest.
It would have to be, I was in LA, Los Angeles, and I went to the oh gosh, I'm forgetting. I think it's called the Laugh Factory or something like that.
Oh boy.
It's like a stand-up comedy, thing. I'm sure you've seen clips.
I know what you're talking about. I know
very famous place.
Yes.
Small, but famous, and big people that go through there, even though it's like, 80 people or something in the audience. And I went, and we did like 30th in line, you know what I mean? Just kind of standing up in line, normal tickets, you know what I mean? And somehow the woman come, walk past everybody and watch me and said, "You, come with me." I said, "Well, I'm here with my friends. What do you mean?" She said, "All right, 4 of you, come with me." So boom, we end up at the front of the line. Now I'm thinking in my ego self, yo, I just get recognized in LA, boy. I just say, this was like maybe 2 years ago. So, I had been around a long time and, my face and thing. I said, what? Look at me, my ego feeling good. Right. I said, well, they recognize Caleb Hart in LA at the Laugh Factory. Or whatever it name. Chocolate Sundays, that's what it name. Chocolate Sundays at the Laugh Factory. So I feel like I buy top shilling. I say, right. So here, watch me. Front of the line, and they say, first drinks on us. I said, what? Keep in mind, I never been to a North American comedy show.
Right.
You understand me? So I don't know the culture, nothing. So bam, we gone inside. First people inside. Bam. Thing. Straight to the front. Sit we down. Take our drink order. Wow. Feeling nice, you know what I mean? Boom. They're sipping. Comedian come up. Tell his jokes. Boom. Fantastic start. It's funny. Thing. Second comedian come up, boop, boop, boop. Third one come up, I forget his name, something Rod Black or something like that. He come up and one time, watch me, and say, ask me a question. But you know, I'm not stupid. I know I in a comedy show now. So I try not just briefly answer and sit back down and calm myself. So, but he just there ask me question, thing, and then he says, and of course, I am a interesting person, meaning I in LA, I live in Canada, from Trinidad and Tobago. You know, I'm a big man with big hair and whatever. So, you know, there's a little more, when he asks the questions, I think the response is, even though I try to keep it calm,
he trying to get more.
He turning it into something because it actually has content to turn into something. So then he said, you know, whoa, man, you're interesting, bro. Like, what do you do for a living? I was like, oh, I'm a singer. And he's like, and listen, from this moment on, it was gone, mayhem. This man started, now they say the N-word a lot in America, right? So, and of course, it's normal for them and thing, wherever. No matter how you look or whatever, them just say it, you know what I mean? So he was like, so he said the word, let's say, I'm going to say the word brother, right? And just imagine he's saying not brother, right? So he's like, brother, this ain't your show, brother. Calm down, brother. And so, boom, the whole place erupt. Because, of course, it just came out that I'm a singer. So he using that to say, don't try to steal my show. Boom. And he starts tearing me apart. And I am dying. Like when I say howling, laughing. Because I tell you, I can't. It's very hard to offend me. The only way to offend me is to be unjust.
Right.
You understand me? So like from them kind of thing that I can't be offended. So he's ripping me apart. And I am howling, laughing. And the whole place is going crazy. And of course, my friends are with me. My best friend of 20 years. Good friend from 10 years. You know what I mean? So it's like, and we're... Because what he's doing is he's so good at what he does that what he's saying, he's used it and he read me so good that he's actually dissecting me and hitting jokes that are resonating in truth.
Wow.
And listen, you can find the clip. I might actually, Julia, I'll probably send you the clip so you can share with your team. But you can find a piece of the clip. They then posted it on their Instagram.
Wow. Yeah,
listen. So you understand? So obviously I can't really, I can't make you laugh by telling you that story, but I can tell you that was the thing that I tell you, my cheeks were vibrating and hurting. My stomach, I went from flabs to abs. You know what I mean? I was dying laughing. And the man ripped me apart for minutes, 3-4 minutes. And that's a long time in a stand-up comedian's 15 minute set or something, you know what I mean? And he did it so well, so well. They posted a little clip on IG and people recognized my laughter. Because you can't really see me in the clip, right? Because it's, straight onto the stage. And people start sending it to me. They're like, yo, is this you? And I'm like, yo, how did you... What? Yeah, it was anyway. So that's the answer to that. But I got ripped apart by a famous comedian at a famous in LA.
Definitely send me the clip.
I will. I'll try to find it.
If I could post it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, let the people see you. I mean, no problem. I want people to laugh too. I think my brethren would find it in about 7 seconds. So I'll ask him.
For real.
He might have it saved and archived, knowing he.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for playing our game quick.
Wow, we do
quick cuts with us. So
yeah, my pleasure. Thanks for having
me. Nice.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say we do, would like to have you back on the show for a full length
anytime
and maybe an update on how the show goes tomorrow.
That'd be great.
Have you back. But we do have another guest that we'd like to bring on the screen, not in the moment, but momentarily. But we want to really thank you so much. And if there's anyone that you'd like to big up before you go, please do so. And we appreciate your time. Thank you so much, Caleb, for being on Dissect.
My pleasure. Love to the whole team. I appreciate you all having me. definitely gonna come back on Hula Med. Is yeah, always nice to just have authentic chats and Hula vibes and actually dissect something so it's not as surface level in the actual interview thing. I've done hundreds of interviews and some they always ask the same 3, 4, 5 questions
over and over.
And it's funny because the same question could ask tonight, but it's actually from a more deeper perspective, and I appreciate that a lot. So yeah, big up Sonic Ali, my band. Make sure and follow Sonic Ali because you're following me is one thing, but Sonic Ali is coming to take over the world. So that's something that y'all should know from now. And then yeah, I mean the whole Edmonton team right now for what they've done because everybody gets to show up to the concert, but who did all the logistics and who organized the tables and the chairs and the paperwork and the what I mean? So big up Mela Freak, my boy Don and Trey, and the ones organizing the whole show, Reds, Jason Reynolds, yeah, the whole Edmonton, Western Canada, all of Canada, all the support, Kirk Diamond for flying from Toronto with the boy Stretch, to come perform, Jamari Morgan, all the local artists, it's just a really cool thing to be a part of. So make sure and check them out on Instagram too. Rise for Jamaica is the handle. And yeah, anybody who have a little extra $2-3, every little thing helps for our Jamaican family. So yeah, that's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. All right.
There we go.
Well, thank you for joining us, and yeah, let's make the thing happen again. So we'll be in touch.
We shall indeed. Thank you. Later.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. That was pretty chill. Of course, Jay, like you said, we have a next guest, so we just get right into it. And then yeah.
I don't know if I'm still lagging. It seems like we're on the same page.
We're good.
I told you it was him. I told you it was him. Anyways, so our next guest is Jadel Leger.
Good evening. Good evening.
So, good evening.
Oh, we can't hear. I think she's muted. You're muted. And no, she's still muted.
Is she muted?
Yeah, she's muted. And I can't do anything about it.
You hear me now?
Oh, there you are. Yes.
Good, thank God, because we pressing, and it wasn't. Yeah. So, but I'm here. Good.
Nice.
All right.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes,
thank you for having me.
Nice. We heard you were kicking it off there in New York tonight.
In Maryland last night. I was
there.
Yes, I had a show last night in Maryland. It was really good. It was real vibes. Crowd singing it word for word, and then now I just land in New York. So I am actually, you see me here with a light, making sure I get my light in, but actually in a car, and I'm making sure I'm here no matter what.
Yeah, we can see you moving. We see you on the move.
Yes,
take your time.
This is yes. It just so happened that the flight from the Maryland to here, it just delayed a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
So that's right, but I'm here.
Yeah, so I guess let's reverse, and before we come forward again, let's let the audience know a little bit more about you. I mean, your background, I guess where you're born, where you're from, and we'll get into the music thing.
All right, well, it's Jadel. Real name is Jadine Leger. It's French. Okay, I was born in Trinidad and Tobago, Sinclair. Which is Sinclair, Port of Spain. And I started singing from a tender age of 9. Attended the schools, Arima Girls RSC, Newton Girls RSC. I did law as well, studied law at University of London.
Okay.
And then I transitioned into music. Yes.
Okay. I want to say something so bad about this law thing because I watched one of your TikTok videos and you said, and you kind of give a hint as to what you were doing before you became a singer.
Yes.
But
yes. So definitely, yes, I remember that the catfish. We could spell the
She was
bees.
a professional catfish.
Yeah, professional catfisher. All he did everything with detective work and spying and finding out things. Yeah, that's me. Call me.
But that's two different
Right, so she
worlds,
was
though.
into law and doing private investigating.
Yes, using my skills for to catch people in the act, save my friends from their honing, cheating husbands.
You know what? I'm afraid to do. I'm afraid to do the rest of this interview. I feel like I sit down quietly.
Yeah, but
Go ahead, because I'm
any
lagging anyways. Go ahead.
anytime. Well, that was just my friends. I used to do that because I didn't have music at the time. He was younger, and I find that was great at it because any friend that wants to have their boyfriend get like caught, hands down, they call me, and yeah, trust me, I'll just deliver all the facts, all the proof, everything, and they always get caught. Always get caught.
You that good?
Yes.
You like the what's the lady now that thing, what's that called, Murder She Wrote? What's it in Jessica? What's it in Jessica something?
I can't remember the lady name, I can't remember the lady name.
Yeah.
So boy,
I enjoyed it, but I like to have fun, and the next thing would have been music. But music happened by default. I've always loved music. I've always loved music. That was my passion. But it's just that I end up in some little financial difficulties, and I needed to pay for my law. And somehow or the other, music just came into being where I was just, it just came to me where it was destined. And I actually went to pay my law with the music and end up doing music full time.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Wow.
Yes.
That is three interesting different worlds that you come from.
Hold on, I am actually transitioning. I'm out of the car. As I said, I just came from Maryland, so we were trying to like kill time in the station. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. Right. So I'm actually going into lights right now.
Okay, no problem.
This is
we know. I mean, we understand the life of an artist. Yeah.
Right?
And one thing I don't like to do is put off stuff, cancel stuff. I make things get done, and I always make sure that I will pull through some way or some or the other. So just waiting for them to bring my suitcase in, and they come within like less than a minute. I'll be inside sitting down.
Well, being an investigator and a lawyer and an artist, I mean, when you give your word, you have to really stick to it. You can't.
I am sticking to my word.
You can't do a case and don't give the people the result, right?
Of course, exactly.
Yeah.
Right, I'm almost in.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't worry, no rush. We're here with you.
So you performed in Maryland tonight? Is that what
last night?
No, last night. I just landed in New York.
You just landed okay.
Yeah. So it kind of clashed because everything was planned out perfectly. I would have been home by time for this interview, but there was a delay. That is the reason why.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a little hour delay. So I'm now inside. Where's the light? Okay.
So this is Dissect, the raw. Like, you don't get it like that. This is the raw Dissect.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So I'm here.
You want to grab a glass of something to drink and just sit down? You good?
I think I have some water right here, so I'll just take a sip. But you see me good now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Great.
Don't worry, make yourself comfortable. We're here.
Yes, actually, no, as I say, I'm not going to ever put off anything. I make sure I make it done. So anyway, I was talking about my law and transitioning to music, and I ran into financial difficulties to pay my law because that was like a lot of pounds that I had to pay, and I had like a work. I was working for like TT, which would be like 3,000 TT would be like 500 US or less a month,
A month.
right?
Okay.
Yeah, and that wasn't cutting it to pay over 100,000 for the year in law school, you know. So I say, you know what, I need, life was knifing. So I was like, I need to find a way out, some kind of other thing. Let me go to the casino and gamble. Maybe I will be lucky on
Right.
that day. And I went to the casino and I saw my friend from church singing in the casino. And she was like upset that I'm in the casino because I grew up in a religious background. My mom is like 7 days Adventist, which
Okay.
is one of the strictest you could get. She's also a pastor's wife. Right, so
Mm.
I was in no way supposed to be in any casino, but I'm like, okay, I'm in a casino. What you from church in a casino? She said she's singing, right? But
Right.
it's different than gambling. So, I explained to her that life not
Oh my
lifing,
gosh.
life not lifing, and she said, why not? Take some of her set lists from because she was singing cover versions in the casino for
Right.
like half an hour. Take some of the set lists, learn it and audition, and come and see if you could land a spot to sing
Right.
in the casino doing cover version. And the day that I did the audition, I was chosen that night to start to sing, and that was paying like $3,000 a night. That is opposed to what I was working
Wow.
for.
That is
A
nice.
month.
That is
Wow.
incredible. Yeah, I would do that
That's an amazing
transition too.
transition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, almost every night. So it was a
Mm.
big transition, and then that's when the band Traffic and Surface discovered me and asked me if it is I could be their lead singer, and that's how I end up into the soca.
Wow.
Yes,
So
that's the story. So
Okay.
it
I mean,
happened
I
from
didn't know
there.
you were with it was traffic.
Yeah,
I didn't know
Traffic
you
and
were with
Surface. Yes,
mm.
both those bands, and I just eventually, evolved
Okay.
and went into a solo career. It was easier for me at that point in time than as opposed to the bands because I had a song and it was clashing with the bands with certain other shows. I just find that it was easier at that point in time with the
right.
band, well, but not with the band, solo, right?
Mm.
Um, Upon my solo journey, deciding that I want to do music professionally and because I've clearly given up my law for
Right.
music,
Right.
people would be like, your
Mhm.
songs are
Mhm.
nice, but the mix and master, it kind of iffy. You understand? And
Hmm.
something about this mix, the mix not good, and I couldn't
Mhm.
get it. I couldn't understand what that mean. I don't know what mix and master means. So
Right.
I just got fed up and frustrated. I remember taking a loan, paying a songwriter to do a song for me,
Mm.
right? And the song never got played, and I was just left with this bill paying back this loan and the song and the songwriters know the song not good, but you don't have the ear to tell because you're just thinking that this songwriter have such and such hits and work
Right.
with these
Yeah.
big artists. You automatically think that he's gonna give you a hit song too,
Right.
but it doesn't be like that. What these
No.
songwriters do sometimes they exploit the new upcoming artists, so they
Hmm.
will know this song is not hot at all, but they're gonna take the money from the new artists by using the name and the repertoire and whatever what they have, the bio of who they work with, and charge
Yeah.
us a pound and a crown, give us the least favorite song that the least potential, and give the bigger names, the real monsters for free.
Mm.
Right?
Right.
So
Mm.
that's just the dues that you have to pay. So I'm
Yes,
like,
Jadel,
I
you're on
am,
dissect the thing.
huh?
We've been waiting
Yes.
for this.
Hmm. Yeah, and I just said, I want to take this seriously. I don't want to be taken advantage of because somebody like who realize that a payback law, I mean, no law alone, would leave immediately and say, enough of that. You're not going to take that risk anymore. So, I would just say, hold on, I put in one ring light to get better lighting.
Right.
Hold on.
This is we appreciate you, Julian.
Yes. Okay. I think you're seeing it better now, I think.
It was fine the other way, but it's great this way as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Are you
Yeah.
you using your phone, right? Can the phone go sideways?
Sideways? Can the phone go sideways?
Horizontal?
Horizontally.
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, that's better. Wider shot.
A wider shot, yeah.
But my head getting cut off, is it?
Your head getting cut off. You have to go up a little bit.
Like this?
Come closer?
Or
further back?
Further back.
Further back.
Further back?
Further
back?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you're good.
Like that.
There you go.
Okay, good. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so where I was if I was
so you know what? I knew where you're going. Yeah, I know where you're going. Yes, I'm lagging, but I do know where you're going.
Yes.
Burning for me to talk to you about tonight because I heard you in an interview talk about you going back and learning these things. So if you can get, like, I know novelists, you probably have your questions as well, but Jadal, you are one to just talk it out. So
yes,
let us know what you ended up doing when these artists, the producers would give you the music. They know they weren't bangers or hits. So what did you end up doing as a result?
Yes, I went to and learn audio engineering so that I could learn to mix and master so they would not say, you have no ear and you do what is this mix, and you'll have the ear. You'll have the ear to choose songs properly. You would hear beats better because you're learning to produce, mix and master, and you're already musical. I didn't even realize that I could have write. So it challenged me into writing and to producing my own song. So learning to produce would help somebody write as well, right? So that enabled me to write. And also my neighbor was Colonel Roberts, that is a renowned songwriter. He did Bonnie and Clyde for Destra, It's Carnival for Marshall and Destra, all Marshall and Patrice hit songs, Band of the Year, Zombie, Advantage, Palance, He's just a huge hit maker, and that was my neighbor. So I was being mentored and I was being taught chords, keyboards, how to write the tricks, the little, he really helped. So me doing audio engineering plus being mentored by one of the greatest, Colonel Roberts, just came coin hands and make me have the ear to start writing on my own and learning. Now I am starting this from scratch with nobody in my family that I'm seeing having any musical background. So this is me from scratch learning it on my own with just having that passion. And I just got a knack. Of course, the reason why I would take a longer while than usual is because I wasn't given the opportunity like many others that, some would just come on the scene and would just be blessed for some strange reason due to contacts, connect. So their cousin might be a songwriter or their family is a producer or something like that, and would just be blessed and handed a project and they'll just get through with a monster, right? But the thing about it is a monster is a blessing and a curse. When you're unable and you cannot write, you are dependent to find somebody else to give you a next song to beat back that. When you're not a writer, it's hardly likely that the next year you're going to get a monster. Right? So most of the time, you disappear, you become a one-hit wonder. It was just a luck. But when you're a writer, you won't just get a monster just so, because you're building and you're learning. Every year is trial and error. I am learning to be better, realizing, okay, don't go down this road, don't go. So it take me years to really reach to the stage where I'm finally seeing some results and some progress with my songwriting. Yes, everybody would be you need a monster, you need a monster. But as far as I'm concerned, I am building with my fans, right? Nothing happens before it's time. When it is, I am building with my fans and I'm paying my dues. When I do get whatever I deserve, they can't say it's forced, right? I am not deserving of it because they know I've been knocking on the door and I have been to me consistent, where I'm not disappearing, but you're not gonna see a monster. I'm just in the middle of the mix every year, and I will make sure that I am touring. I'm actually one of the most booked toured artists, like from Trinidad. Means that I get bookings internationally from March straight down to like November, like now, like for instance, Maryland, and it would be almost every weekend, right? And there's a lot of people who who have had monsters that are just home, they're not touring. So I just think that whatever I'm doing is working for me, and me being consistent and bringing my difference and my different brand and to just being a different artist. I just didn't want to be like everybody else that what they're doing. So if some artist is known for the sing along and the hands in the air and let go, or there's some artists that will just they will just raise the crowd, it's jump and wave. As soon as they come on the stage, you're seeing jump and wave. Some other artists would bring more a kind of local cultural type of style song. There'll be like a new age David Rudder or a new age singing Sandro. Everybody is being compared to somebody from back, like the new Marshall or the new. Everybody has something different. I have been recently compared to the new age. Well, I don't know. I don't like to say new age because that means I might say these people, but these are veterans. I will call them veterans. Alison Hines and Denise Belfort. They have the dancing element. They have the dancing factor. They bring this sex appeal on the stage, and that's something that I realize that I just gravitate to and naturally is like I am just they find her too sexy as we get in pong for being too sexy. They say I need to tone it down on the stage so can have naked or whatever and stuff. I was just comfortable in my skin, and I don't know if it's because how I grew up in a extreme religious strict. When I tell you strict. No bazaars, no class parties, no mall. You can't talk to your friend, nothing. Curfew, school over 2:30, 3.
All or nothing.
So how your parents view what you're doing now?
Oh, definitely not in support. Oh, of course not. Of course not. No way. My mom's a pastor.
I feel like I have to investigate you.
Really?
Yeah.
My mom. Yes, I have a lot of.
Yeah, you come from a religious. You said Baptist, right? Is that so? Or 7 days?
No. 7 days Adventist. So my mom is like a pastor's wife. So I had to. We keep the Sabbath day holy, which is Friday Sabbath into Saturday.
Right.
I would have to wake up 4 a.m. worship for like 45 minutes to hour, 4 a.m. Then if I'm home, there's no school, 12 p.m. and 6 p.m. worship, heavy worship, right? No soca, of course, cannot listen to soca music in the house. It will only be gospel and any selected type R&B, right? It mustn't have nothing with no sex name or anything wasy at all.
So when and how were you introduced to, I guess, the soca, the R&B? Was that when you moved to London, or was that like when did that get into?
No, I never moved to London. Like I was studying law with the University of London externally. I didn't move to London. Right? Yes. Actually, long story short, my father, right? We was not living together. My mom was an extremist And my father was also an extremist, so he's of the world. My dad is of the world, right?
Polar
Okay.
opposite.
Yeah, and he's also a scientist, so you know what that means. Scientists don't really have no too much religious beliefs
Yeah.
at all,
Yeah.
period.
Yeah.
He is the real deal scientist, engineer,
Oh,
scientist,
Right.
science engineer. Yes, like that, right? So he will tell you about the universe and how the world came into existence. And when you want to hear nothing about the Bible, you'll tell him nothing
right.
about that. So that is two extremes.
Oh,
So
okay.
I think I am just balanced. We can say balanced, right? So my father, my sisters came from away, and I wanted to see them, and my mom said no because she was so strict. She said if I go with my father, he's going to play soca music, and she's not even going to allow that. You
Yeah.
understand?
Exposure.
It was that strict. You understand? So
Right.
I beg and I beg, and they make a promise and say he won't play no soca music, he won't play anything. He will make sure that I read the Bible where we go in, and we'll keep the Sabbath. And he had to just for me to come out of the house because I felt like if I was like imprisoned. You
Right.
understand? It was
Right.
ridiculous. So my mom finally decided to allow me to go with my dad to spend time with my sisters to see whatever, to go Toko. And then that was during carnival time, but he told her that we're going to go Toko Beach by the beach house to stay. But my sisters, they wanted to experience the carnival to watch the mass Monday and Tuesday. So
Right.
we left Toko and went and watched the mass, you know. And somebody went and told my mother that I was in Port of Spain watching Carnival. So what? All it was is it was a big threat. It was a big threat
Wow.
of when I come back home, what's going to happen. And that scared me and my father.
Oi.
And
That was it.
so, yeah, that was it. That was it. So I ended up living by my father after, right? And that's definitely where now I get a little freedom, and the freedom was like, oh my God, like, oh my
Sweet.
God,
It's sweet
like, you understand? All what I couldn't do, I wanted to be a girly girl all the time. I couldn't do it because, you know, that's vanity. So if I wanted to keep my hair loose out and look pretty,
Yeah.
no, that was not welcome because my hair have to be in the strictest unattractive hairstyle. So let me say I will be 16 or 15. My hair had to be in two plaits. No shaving, no
Natural.
shaving, they're natural, no
Wow.
shaving at all, no shaving of the eyebrows, no nail, no makeup, no jewelry. And it was like, you know, my mom more had me like a tomboy. I was looking more like a tomboy. So I
Gina,
wasn't, uh-huh,
I know you're sorry, I'm lagging, but so
yes.
you were almost like suppressing your personality, who you truly are. It was being suppressed. That's how I mean, I work. Okay, so I start to analyze
Yes.
this because I work with people every day, and the job that I do, I'm a counselor and stuff too. So it's like
Okay.
I'm counseling you or therapizing you right now. But like you were being suppressed, like whatever your personality was, like being
Yes,
squished together, and you weren't able to express who you really are, you know.
exactly.
And
Yes.
now that we meet you, and I saw you in person. I met you in person. I have a picture with you as well.
Mm.
But what we see on the media is very jovial, very fun, very full of life. And now that we speak to you today, we're seeing you're the same person behind the camera and in front of the camera, right?
Yes. Yes.
So, and not a lot of people that we speak to are the same. Like
Wow.
when they have two different personalities, but you
That's
are
true.
the real deal. You're genuine, and
Yes,
that's
yes, yes, as it could be. As real as it could be, you know. I just talk the truth, say what it is. Yeah, you just have
appreciate
to,
it. I appreciate that.
yeah, just give yourself. It's kind
Yeah.
of like, okay, I was really suppressed for how much times of my life. I don't want to come out, you know, and still be suppressed and don't give what it is really what I want to give, you know. So, okay, let's say I love pink, I like girly stuff, whatever. I didn't get to do that, I was more tomboy. Right, I'm gonna do it now. I got a chance to do it now. I'm doing what I always wanted to do and always wanted to be. You understand? So, I'm doing rebranding because also, I tend to get mixed up a lot with other people. I have a face that don't that looks different for different hairstyles. So if I wear black, I look different. If I wear red, I look different. Any other color, I
Yeah,
just looking different and
right,
non-recognizable. So
right now you look different from the last video I watched earlier today. Like
true.
I'm dead serious.
You see, it happens. It happens. Um, I just switch up looks. So I am staying with pink, my favorite color. What's my favorite color? Pink. Why not just go with pink branding? Nobody else is doing pink. At least they would know Jadel is pink. Pink
Right.
B, right? So that's part of my branding. You know, just
The name change. The name change as well. You were going by it's Jadel, and now you're Jadel Leisure.
yes.
So
I
what was
want to
that?
ask. I want to ask not to call off anybody, but yeah,
Yeah.
the French. Where did that come from?
That's on my father's side, you know, a
Okay,
French.
but
Jadine Cheryl Leger.
okay, okay,
Yeah. And I am going by that name because ain't nobody right now is going to be studying to call me Judine. Nobody.
right.
If I tell people
Jadine.
Judine, they say what? Shudine
What?
and Chudine and Chudine and all kind of they ain't able to go Je. Right? They ain't able to go the fancy way. Right.
Right.
So I just they was calling me Jade. Um Younger, when I was younger in school, just for short, Jade, and the L from Lucia, so I got Jade L. And just like
Okay.
Monica Maraj and Nicki Minaj, yes,
Yeah.
that's how
Okay.
it was.
Nice.
Yeah.
So here you are
So you
creating
find
your
a look in
own.
the
So
front.
I think
Yeah, from the last video I watched, yes.
so. You know what? We have a
Where's
video
the
clip.
last
I'll
video
tell you about
watch?
something. Um, so let
The-
me tell you a little something. I know I'm lagging, but let me tell you what happened today. So I
Mm-hmm.
was trying. We normally try to get videos so that we could play during the show. But every time I went to
Yes.
do a screen recording of one of your videos, because you're so scantily clad, I like to say, um,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because of your attire, your sexiness,
Yes.
your sex appeal, I don't think my screen recording would not allow me to do it. I tried so many
Really?
times, and I never knew. Yeah, it wouldn't allow me to do it. It would not allow me to do it for some odd reason. I tried on Facebook,
Wow.
sorry, not Facebook, YouTube, and I tried from your TikTok, same thing. Instagram, it wouldn't let me take any videos for some reason. I don't know if that's a new feature
Jeez.
with the iPhone, but it wasn't allowing me to
Mm-hmm.
take it. So I found something
Wow.
different, but it was also
Mm.
featuring your new song, that is your new bouillon, Another Man.
Right. Yes.
And it's a bouillon soca, right? A bouillon. Okay.
Yes.
So we do
Yes.
have the clip, and this is the outfit or the video that he was talking about. So let's get into it. If we have it in the
Oh,
back.
so this is the video he just watched.
Drop it for me.
oh yeah, early today.
Twerk it for me. Twerk it for me. Shake down. If the man don't let you know where you stand, you better stand by another man. If he don't let you know where you stand, you better go find another man. So ladies, drop it for me. Shake it for me. Whip it for me. Twerk it for me. I want you shake it for me. I want you drop it for me. Look how I'm glowing. It print out and it's showing. Now I'm with my new man, cause you're f***ed up and you know it. Look how my body good.
Literally 45 seconds is all I can grab, and it
Yes.
would not allow me.
I understand. So
So
you understand how I look different with different hairstyles.
yeah,
I had to end up having to go with one color and stick with it. because it was given trouble to fuse the name, the face, and the song together.
Right.
Yeah.
But
The
you know, you
same
were
thing.
Trinidad's Barbie.
But I'm hoping I get that name. I'm hoping they realize. They're hoping they realize I'm a pinky to the heart, and I'm claiming my pink. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
well, it's like you said earlier. You know, what I mean, some people get that one hit monster, and they can't get another one. But
Yeah.
you
And
are gradually building your lane. And I
yes.
mean, I'm not saying nothing you did not say. I think
Hmm.
honestly that is the best path, because once you get to what we call hits, to me, as an artist, this is how I look at it. As an artist or anybody that creates anything, it's a hit. The reason you recorded it because you believe it's a hit song. The reason you put it out is because you believe it's a hit song, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
So, as for you personally, I believe that anything that comes out of you, you should think that it's a hit, right? But
Hmm.
we don't make that judgment. That judgment comes to the from the fans to say, well,
Yes.
that's what they gravitate to and all that, right? But
Yes.
so, in my opinion, what we just played, that's still a hit song, right?
Okay.
Maybe
That's
not
nice.
maybe not hit in numbers as, I don't know, 100 million,
Hmm.
but it still
But
hits.
still,
It
yeah.
still hits
Any
ten
sucker.
thousand or fifteen
Yes.
thousand, right?
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
it's still a hit. So when I look at you as that artist, that purebred artist, that your fans are just gonna gravitate to you, and once those million hits start coming, they just starts flowing out because you
Yes.
build towards it,
Exactly.
right? And
Exactly.
yeah, and you're creating your own, which it just makes you a better rounded artist.
Hmm. Yes, definitely. I just don't want to have to where you're a fish out of water, or there's something happened to you and your songwriter that always, because there's artists that only work good with certain songwriters. And
Right.
if that songwriter and that artist fall out, then you're gonna hear the
You hear
fall of that artist,
yes.
because nobody else cannot write for that artist. And I
Right.
don't ever want to be in that predicament if I'm taking this as serious as I am. I
Hmm.
just bought a house based on touring on soca music alone.
Right.
And if you have a house and you have a mortgage, you want to make sure you in the mix
Yeah,
every.
of
You
course.
don't. You can't take out a house
Yeah,
and
they
dependent on music, and then dependent on a songwriter that
no.
only suited for you, or that's just how I'm not saying that it don't work for others, because there's many. The best of the best right now is not songwriters. They get songs from other people, but there have been veterans that just the reason why they're veterans and is because they was never able to
Right.
catch back. No matter how much they try to make a comeback, it's
Right.
not there because
But
the people that was in their corner giving them the hits is no longer there.
I don't consider those people artists though. And no
Uh-huh.
disrespect. I like, to me they're entertainers, they're performers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To
It's-
me an artist paints their picture, or you could have help,
yes.
you know what I mean, but you're painting your picture.
Paint a picture.
Yeah.
It had to
It
come
comes
from
from you.
within.
Yeah.
That's you. That was in your mind. That's what you
Right.
create. And I rate a lot of. That's why I will adore more the songwriters more than the artists themselves. You understand?
Right.
When I hear a song, the first thing I'm gonna find out is who writes it.
Wrote that,
But the
yeah.
average person is not gonna think that. They just, oh my God, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Yeah.
But I love the songwriter because
Right.
that is the mastermind behind
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So I just want to build
Yeah.
myself to be that songwriter, and eventually I would write for others. I did
Right.
write for one or two. Haunted Feeling was one
Okay.
from with Marshall, which was a song for me,
Mm,
Right.
right? And
okay.
then um, just little ghostwriting here and there in between, shocking when I was billing myself as well. So I just hoping that one day, sometimes a lot of monsters come on certain rhythms. You might have the potential to write once given the opportunity of that rhythm, because that rhythm will be that rhythm for the year.
Yeah.
And sometimes a lot of people, to me, just getting these monsters on rhythms than as opposed to singles. But
Mhm.
it's like you have to be exceptional if you come with a single. So I'm working to be a writer that could get a monster off of a single and not depend on some producer to give me a rhythm that may never come. You
I
know?
think you're on your
So
way to that. You're on your way to that trajectory because you've already figured out the formula that a lot of
mm,
artists or so-called veterans have not figured out to this day how
yes,
to do this on their own, to mix and master and write and perform it, right?
yes,
And you're, like you said, you're touring all year round. You know, a lot of
yeah,
these artists do not tour all year round, and they depend on the big shows or the big events, the carnivals that come once every month or whatever the case may
yeah,
be.
can do that.
So
Yeah,
you've already figured out the formula, and I think that's the business aspect of it that people are not understanding in the business, and you've already figured that part out.
exactly.
So you're already
Yes.
like on your way to achieving that those monsters after monster after monster songs.
Well,
So
let's
kudos
put
to
it
you.
out in the open. Let's put it out in the universe.
Right. Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
after my investigation, and sitting here listening to you,
Mm,
no, I mean
So you know what?
somebody had to take up your job, right? So,
Yeah.
but in all honesty, I see the hunger, I see the passion.
thank you.
If nobody didn't see the passion, rewind dissect when she said, she had to leave her mother. Mommy, please, can I go just to spend the weekend by daddy? And right. So we see
Mm,
the passion. And one thing I could tell you, it's somebody that has passion and hungry is always gonna learn. And for you to put
yes.
yourself to mixing and mastering, to me, I do music. I do the
Yeah.
writing, the producing, the rapping, all that stuff. Mixing and
Wow.
mastering is the hardest part of music.
Yeah, definitely those frequencies.
And then
Yes, I
marketing,
understand.
right?
Yeah,
So
marketing.
for you to actually want to do that, the only way you can lose is because you want to lose.
Yeah, that's true.
You know
That's
what I
true.
mean? So the hunger is there, the work ethics is there. Girl, don't work to no words, no heat. Just work. Just do your
Yes,
thing.
just do my thing.
It's right
It
there
will
already.
have, yeah, it will come.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
It's right there already. So I mean, don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just keep grinding.
I will. I will.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's what's up.
Thank you.
Yeah. I wanted to be mindful of her time as well because she just got off the plane and
Yes,
she just
yes.
still literally has her coat on.
That's
Right?
okay. I am always like this. That's I just got used to it. Nothing could beat
Yeah, I
recording
don't
in a
want to take up
studio with
too
a
much of
newborn
your
baby breastfeeding. These are the
What?
things I do. Yeah,
That's
recording a whole song with a newborn baby breastfeeding.
you see the hunger? Yo, it will
Yes,
pay off, man. It's gonna pay off. It's already
hopefully
paying
one
off.
day.
It's already
I'm hoping.
wait for first of all, you left law. You're able to
Mm,
buy a house after you already be you it's already paying off.
I
yeah.
guess
Yeah, it's already
I'm
paying
not.
off.
I'm grateful for the blessings that I have so far, but I'm not where I need to be.
Yeah, I
And
get
I am
that.
building and growing and
Right.
just hoping for that support. I just find the support system is not there. That is my problem. That's my downfall. Like I would see so much non I wouldn't say the reason why I say non-deserving people, let's say someone have a baby, right? And the whole family they don't have to pay for living sitter. They don't have to. They get any world of help. Everything laying, and they just going on boat rides. They just partying. They're not doing nothing for themselves. They're not educating. They're not building. You're not seeing. You're not seeing any growth, right? Somebody who you're seeing growth with, and you're seeing progress, and you could see whatever the help will be declined. It will
Right.
no help. You have instead of getting help from your family to babysit, you have to pay for living sitter. So you have to work extra hard. So things are
Yeah.
just extra hard because,
Right.
living sitters, driver, you just have to pay for everything. And when everybody else have certain things
Right.
easier,
Some
I
some
just have
Right.
to
people
keep,
some people I
yeah.
guess they just born with the connections. It's who they know, who their parents know, who their circle knows, right? You and
Hmm.
you're right. You're right. I mean, I would you know what? I agree with you. Yeah, some people don't deserve where they are. Some people have lack of talent, but just because they're in the right position, or they might have the right,
Circles is
yeah,
what
they might
happened,
have the
yes.
right face, the right color of
Right.
skin, and they just put them out there. And then you,
Yeah.
that with the talent, you have to grind your way up. So
Grind your way up. And that's the story of my life. Grind my way up, no help, no support, and
yeah,
just beating the obstacles. It's like you're playing a game of chess. Okay, all right, all these people are moving up, I in the back. Let me see how I could work my way magically, pull a bunny out of a hat, all kind of
Yeah.
tricks, because it's not just about being talented. It's not just about presenting a proper song. It's about the smarts, as you say, the connects,
right.
knowing how to move, how to strategize, knowing how to market, knowing how to be seen, and how to be heard, when to
Right.
make noise, when to pull back. It's you have to constantly be thinking and being on your ball game. And if it is most artists who have like a lot of the finances and sponsors, they would be able to have a team to help with the
Yeah.
brains as to, okay, this move, this strategic move here, whatever. I'm like all in one.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm
Right.
the songwriter. I will record my song, do all my background vocals to cut on course. I don't have to pay a background vocalist. And then I would
Mhm.
distribute my songs, you
Mm-hmm.
know, distribute my songs to, well, the stations, make sure it's on the radio, make sure it's playing on every station, monitor it, and think about making content, think about the content ideas,
Right.
shoot it, execute it, learn to see, okay, the views was low here, the views why, what kind of content feel, what is my niche,
Right.
everything you have to be thinking,
Yeah.
and then you're branding yourself, you're thinking of how to put yourself out there to be more,
Right.
noticeable,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and not to be hidden, because it's all about making noise when the time comes, when the right time
Yeah.
comes,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
especially from the month of September to December. September to December, yeah, you gotta make some noise.
Oh, that's when
Yeah.
you gotta be
Yeah.
noisy. Okay.
Yeah, you have to make noise September to
September to
December.
Right.
December.
If you make no noise, you're out of the loop, you're out of the bookings, you don't get no international shows,
Right.
nothing, because the promoters is gonna decide who making the most noise to book you in
Okay.
December for the shows in Carnival,
Okay.
January and February.
Right.
Yeah. So right now it's like when I come off paid, I'm going straight on the phone, I'm going to deal with TikTok, I'm going to see whatever, and straight from there I'm going to monitor songs, the 2 songs or the 3 songs that I have on radio, check up on it, and
Right.
then check up on the song that I'm about to release, make sure that visualizer is good, sort out the other songs that is like a lot. You just have to keep going and going
Yeah.
and making sure you have songs in every market and niche that could appease different markets and shows
Right.
versatility. So you have a bouillon, you have a very slow groove, sensual for that type of people who just don't like the hype and just want to go in a car and just listen and be
Would that be
mellow, you know?
permission? Permission would,
Yes.
oh, okay. Hmm.
Yes, permission. And then you will have the sing along groovy, party groovy. Then, you will then want the party, the wine and charm,
Yeah.
which is what I'm about to release. And then, different types, different styles,
So,
chutney, everything. You want to
Chutney
make
too?
sure
Okay.
that's coming out.
In
Yeah.
the works.
okay.
So
Yeah.
we have we have somebody in the back that would like to share something with you, and they're saying we believe, or they believe in you, and soon you will see the support flooding. Jada
Oh,
is just a
thank you.
diamond ready to shine.
Thank you. That's so nice. Thank you
Yeah,
so
so
much.
So
it's true.
when can we look out for the when can we look out for the next release?
The next release was released yesterday, but because of Maryland and the travels and everything, my manager and I just
Push it
got
back.
caught up because
Okay.
hold back. Then we had to go and fix something in the mix, and then
Okay. Okay.
we
Okay.
looking like Monday. We looking like Monday,
All right.
So we wanted it to be Friday and Monday and next Friday. But
Wow.
because Friday gets hold up and then it's me Monday, we had to put Monday release to probably Wednesday, and so we
Okay.
go. That is just
It-
strategizing.
right.
Yeah.
So okay, and that's, excuse me, that's gonna be on all social media platforms.
Yes, for sure.
All right. That's what's up.
Yes.
All right.
Right.
Jay, I don't know if you're feeling gamey still.
Well, we didn't ask permission, but Jada looks like
Mm-mm.
a good candidate, and she looks like she would be open to it. We would like to play a game with you. I know you have a lot of work to do.
That's
Um,
okay.
before the night is done, your night is probably going to be very long.
10 minutes. 10 minutes. Hope.
That's okay. I am here. I am ready. Yeah.
Right. So we play a game. It's called Quick Hitters. The object of the game is that we're supposed to ask you questions, and you are supposed to answer quickly whatever comes to your mind, the first thing that
Okay.
comes to your mind, and then we're supposed to hit you with another one. The
Okay.
only problem is I'm lagging behind. It seems to like be catching up now, but it may or may not work. But
Mm.
I'm gonna ask you questions. And
I'm ready.
okay, good. All right. Let's
Mhm.
go.
Am I starting first this time?
Yeah, go ahead. You go. You go ahead.
That's one of your questions. Uh, if you were put on a deserted island and you're allowed to take one person with you, who would that person be and why?
Hmm. I would take my dad because he is so innovative and he every impossible he will get turn everything that's impossible to a possibility. Like he would just find a way. He everything is possible for him, right? And he don't believe in anything that will be failure and just you will get it done. You will find a way to get it done, and we will. I will definitely survive. I will definitely survive on a deserted island with my dad,
I
for
like him
sure.
already.
Yeah.
I like
Me,
him.
if it was
Yeah.
your dad, I mean, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't
We
know
wouldn't, yeah.
Jada Leger.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Yes.
we probably have to go
Thank
in
you,
some
Dad.
church to look for you or something.
Yeah, exactly. I know, right?
Go
For
ahead, Jay.
sure.
What has been the worst piece of advice that you have ever been given?
Um, to to switch up my brand, and it was it actually made me switch up myself, and I was going down a road, right? And I was going down and keeping my identity. And when I started to stray based on that person telling me, make switch it up, just change it. Somebody went and take it and just pull up with it. What I was doing all the time. And that just had me like just made me fall like to find something else. Like all the time I was there, I was almost there with it. And as soon as I decided to make the switch, somebody just snatch it up and blow up with it. Yeah.
Hmm.
So that's it.
Like,
That's what could come to my mind as far
Interesting.
as quick as possible. Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
I kind of know the answer for this one, but I'm gonna ask anyway. I'm pretty sure the audience probably know. What's the biggest risk you ever took?
The biggest risk I ever took was, I mean, music. This because okay, this is me leaving my law, my 9 to 5. Oh, this is where you're solid and you're sure you have a career. Even though your law have its, depends on cases and stuff. You still have your education. You could go and work with some law firm or I believe that that was more solid. That was a fun than music. Music, if you do not have a song for the next year, that is it for you. You understand? If you're not dependent, if you're not living with your parents, how are you gonna pay a mortgage? How are you gonna pay your bills if you don't get a show? That's like
Yeah.
it's really it's that serious. You
Right.
understand? Especially when you know coming. So me taking that risk and leaving law and giving up law for this was the
That was
biggest
a
risk for me.
hell of a risk,
Hmm.
but it worked
Yes.
in.
It was
Right.
a risk, yeah. I didn't know what I was doing, but I know everybody would have been disappointed in me because
Right.
you study law and we train you went to school and everything
Mm-hmm.
and this is what but circumstances they expect me to study law and how I paying, you understand? How I paying for the
Right.
law if things in set up like that and I didn't come from a household that everybody, I was seeing everybody was studying law They was either the only child or the parents are so supportive. They don't have no rent to pay. They're being taken care of. School fees being taken care of, and everybody's just supporting, and they getting through and support, because when you're going to do you within law school, I think it's full time and it's for 2 years. You need the support, but somebody like, I'm not saying that things change up now where it make it easier, but the time when I was studying, it wasn't that easy at all. Like you need the support. Yeah.
All right. This is a light question. I just want to know, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food is a Thai. I cannot decide which one. But Bicep shots is one, and sushi.
Sushi.
Ooh, I'm with you there.
Like real sushi.
I love a sushi. I love sushi. Yeah, my gosh.
I'm with you there.
My mouth's watering right now.
I eat too much sushi though. Like I eat sushi.
You eat too much?
Okay.
I eat sushi once a week.
Wow. We could roll. We could roll. Trust me, I just feel for sushi every
Friday. And my kids are the same too. Like, crazy.
And in my second choice, I'm like a person that love to experiment on foods. So I love to eat weird stuff. Like, okay, I will eat wild meats with coconut milk, but I like that. I like that they cook it with a stag or a carib or a beer instead of water. I like those type of exotic type dishes, with some kind of dumpling that is cassava mixed with cornmeal and coconut and provision. But the wild meats, have to have like instead of boiling it down with water, you're boiling it down with beer.
Yeah.
I'm with
What is your favorite wild meat though?
I mean, that's it is be a Thai, I mean, iguana. I love iguana. Agouti, deer. I can't decide. All of them just definitely not maniku.
Well, while you're in New York, I don't know if you're friends with Mr. Killer, but you can hit him. You did a song with him, Trinidad Killer.
Yes, of course, yeah.
Maybe you can hit him up.
Hit him up. He doing. Yes, of course. I want to do that. And whether it have wild meat or not, I always wanted to support.
He had some,
so I'm gonna be there.
He had some last week. He was selling some last
Oh wow.
week. So anyway.
That's amazing. Yeah. Lap. Lap tattoo. Tattoo just tastes real good. Yeah.
You know, when I tell, I'm Canadian born, but my parents are from Trinidad. When I tell people about this food, they look at me like I'm crazy. They're like, "You eat what? Roadkill?"
It's a thing. I've tasted so much. Somebody tricked me and told me I was eating a beef pilau, and it was a horse pilau.
I've had horse meat.
What?
Yeah.
What are you guys?
Yeah.
Okay,
I never had.
He's Dominican.
I never had mountain.
Mountain chicken. They eat mountain. He's Dominican.
I never taste mountain chicken.
I don't eat meat.
Sure. Wow. But you eat but sushi, fish, like you will.
Yeah. Like
raw,
the salmon, the tuna. Yeah, I'll have those. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't do the chicken sushi. I don't do the chicken sushi. I'll do like the fruit, vegetable, and the fish.
I've never tasted chicken sushi. Never.
Yeah, they have
sushi is fish.
Teriyaki one, but yeah, it's for me fish or vegetables. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys go down this. I was strict with mountain chicken when I did eat meat. I was strict with it in a soup. And let me tell you, I asked for
seconds. Really good.
You enjoyed it.
I did not know.
What did it taste like? What did frog taste like? That's what I want to know. What did frog taste like?
So let me give you my story, right? So my ex-girlfriend and I was walking. It was raining, and we saw this frog. Well, chicken, mountain chicken. And I looked at him like, how the hell did you guys eat this? Like, you guys are, whatever, right? And then the very next day, her mom made soup, and it was the best soup the world has ever had. So I
Wow.
went to her mom's house, and she goes, "Oh, my mom made soup. You want some?" I'm like, "Yeah, pumpkin, And I'm getting like this little fish bone, but at the same time, I'm getting chicken bone, like little chicken bones. And I'm like, "Your mom put fish and chicken together?" I'm not tasting fish. I'm only tasting chicken, but I'm getting these bones that they look like they should be on the fish. So
Oh
then
my
she goes,
lord.
so I'm
Oh
like,
my
"Oh,
lord.
this is nice." She goes, "You want more?" I go, "Yeah." So she gave me another one.
Wow.
Eat that.
Damn.
I go on the balcony, I roll up my thing. She go, "Your belly full?" I say, "Yeah." She go, "Somebody will kill you." I go, "What you mean?" She go,
Oh
"Remember
lord.
yes." She go, "Remember yesterday?" That's all she had to say.
Oh
Wow.
my
That's all she had to say. "You
god.
remember yesterday?" I look at her, I was
Oh
like,
my
"No." Yeah,
god.
but it was delicious. I will never eat it again, but it was delicious.
You
Okay.
know what?
Yeah.
Somebody, I got tricked. I got tricked already in Tobago. They told me that's how it was gizzard, right?
Right.
Gizzard, stew gizzard, and dumplings. And it was like a big, everybody running it down. And it was like, so gizzard and dumplings, stew gizzard is a thing? And them, yes, it's a thing, taste it, it tastes good. And everybody laughing, but they're licking and they're going for seconds. When I finish and I eat and say it tastes real good, the best gizzard ever, you know what they say it is? Sheep balls.
Pause.
Like sheep testicles.
Oh
Wow.
my
I
god.
heard those are
Yeah.
good. I don't know.
Man, you see why I
Yeah,
stopped
that's
eating
good.
meat?
It tastes like gazette.
Wow.
I don't know
Yeah,
this.
boy, because you know if you say she balls and everybody's running it down.
Right.
Everybody was running it down. It finished so fast. Like
Wow.
wow. It had
Yeah,
no leftovers.
the things. Listen, leave it up to a West Indian to season up a good meat for you,
Right?
and you will enjoy it, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's true.
yep, that's crazy.
Mm,
I guess that's our game.
Yeah.
yes.
Before we let you go, so somebody's asking. I don't know if you're gonna do it or not, because we've had people do it before. Um, they said, give us a little something of your next release now. Give us a little something,
Mm-hmm.
but it's Dissect, so it does happen here. So
Yeah, I mean, we could, I could do the little intro because once I get because it's not ready yet, and if it have any delays, I do like to sneak songs, and then after it have a delay, and then it happened to me the last time. I went and sneak a song, talk about it, and then somebody come out with it before I even release mine.
oh,
I'm not saying only go and do that, but
No,
I'm
no,
just
no,
gonna
no.
oh no.
party it. Let's do that. Let's do that. But it's party, and it's called The Ride. Is the name of it. Up for the ride. Up with the sugar. Time to bend it over. Ooh, and na 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 ooh, and na 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 na. That's the vibes of it. It's like real party.
Real
Yeah.
party.
And we can
Yeah.
look out for that next
Cause
sometime,
I'm with the
hopefully next week.
sugar. Yes, Monday. We got Spirit Monday.
Right.
Stay on
Yeah.
before you when we're done, stay on and we're just gonna chat with you for a minute at the back. If that's okay.
Okay. Yes, for sure. Yes.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, if you want to big up your team, thank you for coming here, by the way, and
Thank you for having
hope
me.
I hope sometime in the future we could do it again.
We
Um,
would.
yeah, your energy is nice. I like the vibes.
Thank
But if there's
Thank you.
anybody you want to welcome, if there's anybody you want to big up your team, family, the floor is yours. Do your thing.
All right. Big up everybody who's locked on, and thank you for tuning in. Everybody, I can't call names because there's so much of people I know, but I just
Mm-hmm.
wanna make sure that you clock me in on the socials. Cheadle, call me Cheadle. Callmejatel. Cheadle. So it's call me Cheadle. Make sure and follow me, and yeah, big up to everybody who's locked on, and big up to my team. Shout out to my manager Julian Promos as well. Julian Hackett is his name. Of Julian Ramos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right. Well, thank you again for joining us. And like Joel said, wait in the back, and we'll see you in a second.
Appreciate your time. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Yes, for Jadel.
Jadel Lishe now. Jadel Lishe. Yes.
All right. Yeah, man. So there you have it. Another 2 hours.
Wow.
2
Yeah.
hours. That's what's up. So, 2 wonderful guests tonight. I had fun. It was 2 different artists, 2 different 2 different angles of things, and it was just educational on both sides. It was entertaining on both sides. Love the energy that they both came to the show with. So yeah, the thing has been bagged. It's been dissected.
Yes, I appreciate their time, and yes, definitely another great episode. Next weekend we have, obviously we do it big every time we have a show. Next weekend we have Danielle M. So I'm excited to meet Danielle, and that's who we have, right? Danielle.
Yeah, it's that time already. Jeez.
Yes.
Yeah. So
already.
yeah, Danielle. Next week here on Dissect.
Oh no, that's wrong. I apologize.
What I'm
I am
saying.
so wrong. You know who was? I was jumping the gun. No, next weekend is Cash and Miguel Maestre.
Wow.
This is Cash and Miguel Maestre. We have so many shows lined up for this season already. I'm jumping. So Cash and Miguel Maestre.
You need to be investigated. That's all I'm saying. All right, so we'll see you guys here. Dissect TV, TDN TV, Roku TV, wherever you choose to view the program. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel and like the channel, share the channel, and we'll see you guys next week.
Peace.
So I'm Janine Xavier Cross.
I'm Janelle.
So I'm Janine Xavier Cross.
I'm Janelle.
So I'm Janine Xavier Cross.
I'm Janelle Xavier. And where's Xavier Street?
So this is what you need on the inside and ready to come.
Are you, Jewel? You have hidden talents that you're not talking about.
Let's get to the bar. Ain't no bar, Mr. Drum.
Yeah.